How's it going, everyone? This is Yxlarb, and welcome back to my Sonic Adventure 2 HD series. In the last episode, as per usual, we engaged in some more Chow races. In this episode, though we will complete a couple more, we are going to start off by doing some karate in what feels like the first time in forever. I haven't done much with the Chow. Wow, almost stepped on Soluna there. Haven't done much with the Chow between episodes, but it has been some time since I last recorded this series. In fact, it was the last time I was down here visiting my family, and that was back in June, mid to late June, something like that. So here we are now, September 10th, carrying on with the recording process. At this point, you guys have started to see, some videos from the series. I think episode 3 just went up the other day from the bonus content. So yeah, that's good. That's good stuff. But like I said, today we are going to start off with Chow Karate, which I'm so excited about. And the good news is, it looks like it's Soluna's turn to jump into the ring, which I'm really excited about because Soluna's, speed is maxed out. She's just an absolute beast. Even when she's not as strong as the opponent, only has level 55 power. It's one of her weaker stats. She just hits so frequently. She can knock him out of the ring. It's just a beautiful thing. So here we go. It's time for expert karate as well. So, we'll see how it goes, I suppose. Let's just dive right on in and see what happens. First up, we have Chappie. Now, I may have mentioned this before, but in the later tournaments, especially like in Expert, for example, which is what we're doing right now, sometimes you'll encounter different Chow. Like, Chappie isn't always the first Chow you fight in this tournament. Okay. Not that it matters, because Chappie went down in 10 seconds anyway. 8 seconds, in fact. Wow. So quick. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm thinking we might be overpowered, but you never know. By the time you get to the end, they're usually a lot tougher. Oh, here we go. Ninja. That's a familiar looking face. Looking like our own little Aurora. Oh, yeah. Wow, that was a hard hit. And then look, see, before they even get a chance to hit us, just boom, Ninja's out. Whoa. Okay. Soluna, you're a badass. We know it. We get it. Oh, wow. Okay, on to number 3 already. We got ourselves Woody here. Woody is another one who I don't always see in this tournament. Sometimes it's a different Chow. Looks like Woody's a neutral swimming Chow of some sort with a tree stump over his head. Okay. Okay, yeah. Sorry, Woody. That didn't protect you. That tree stump didn't protect you as much as you thought it would. On to number 4. Man, hopefully we don't fly through every single one of these, because I definitely didn't mean to do that. Rainbow? Rainbow's one that always scared me a little bit. Like, we always call these Chow. I think this is like a dark power Chow. We always call them like drill Chows or like beehive Chows or something like that, just because of the patterns on their the pattern on their heads and arms and stuff. I don't know, there's just something obviously drill-like about the head at the very least. And then honestly, I don't know where we got the beehive stuff from, but now we got Wacky, who was the bane of my existence growing up. We always called him like the insane Chow. Just the way he kind of hops around there at the beginning, he's just a lunatic. Like, he is here to kick your ass and he feels no pain. Of course, we're very fast, but he's also very fast. Ooh, I was gonna say he's gonna be the first one to get a hit on us, but whatever. That was an absolute cakewalk. Wonderful job, Soluna. You really mopped the floor with him. Grand champion. And I know what you're thinking. That was kind of anticlimactic, right? It's like, wow, that's how we complete the final tournament. Well, after we get our 175th emblem, I'm gonna show you guys something special. We make our way back into the Chow Stadium, go back to Chow Karate, and once you complete the expert tournament for the first time, you go back into the tournament selection and select your Chow. Yes, yes, yes. Come on, don't make us go through all these menus. You unlock the super tournament. Yeah, the expert is not the end of it all. The super tournament features the most powerful Chow you can fight in the game, and I'm really excited to get into that with you guys. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen this episode. We have to build up to that, it's called delayed gratification. We can't just dive right on in there. But actually, there was something I wanted to mention before I forget, and it's really easy to tell on this menu. So you guys remember how Seath was taller than Soluna and Telfie, but Soluna specifically. I remember that, thinking that was weird because it's like, why would the Sonic Chow be taller than the Shadow Chow? But look at this, Soluna's aged a little bit, and she is now virtually the same height as Seath. And that is just so cool. I honestly didn't realize back in the day that Chow physically grew once they were adults. I thought the size they were was the size they stayed. But, of course, I was wrong. Yeah, just a cool little detail. Now we're on to the Chow races. You guys know I enjoy doing the Chow races, and there are a lot of them. This time we're going to be tackling a couple more challenge races. We are now... actually, Soluna's still going to be in the spotlight. That's good. Yep, come on, Soluna. Hopefully you don't beat their asses as well. But we have challenge number 9. Be Afraid. Ghost Group. And of course, every Chow in here has been, given bats so that they lose their legs. And it looks like they'll probably all have, flaming emotion dots, which is super cool. I'm down for it. But yeah, as you guys remember, from the last time we, did some challenge races, we unlocked 4 additional races. But these are the final 4. I'm just going to tell you right now. It's not a spoiler. It just is what it is. There are only 12 challenge races. Only. As if there isn't enough racing in this game, honestly. But looks like they've, borrowed some people from the Skull Group and the Pumpkin Group as well. They're like, yeah, let's spookify this up a little bit more, even. And looks like we're on the diamond track, as per usual. Of course, Soluna just has so much stamina and such amazing running prowess. I just don't see her losing this one. Oh, look. Oh, Jack in the Box. Wow, a lot of Jacks. And you know what? I'm so confident in our running ability, I'm just going to let this be. I'm just going to take this as an opportunity to, I guess, further excite us during this race. And look at this, we're already on them. Their power is definitely better than ours. That is our weakest stat minus flying, or is it swimming? I've honestly forgotten. It's been a while since I've been, totally in tune with all the stats and completely knowledgeable about everything going on with Soluna and Telfie. I wish I didn't spend as much time away from the game as I did. And I can't say I didn't have good reason, at least. I went to Seattle with my wife for her next rotation, and I didn't bring my recording stuff with me. I knew it wouldn't be, a real possibility, and it would just be, I would just have to wait. And then when I got back to my Idaho apartment, I had to, spend a lot of time focusing on editing, especially with Bosniancheese taking a step back. I had to, get at least a few videos from this series ready to be uploaded. I also had to get, Gears of War's videos edited. And so, that's where we're at. But now, I finally have some downtime. I've gotten ahead in editing. And now Soluna is getting ahead of the competition. Wow. Even with the Jack at the beginning, just no contest. No contest for Soluna. She is wonderful. Plus, she's a genius. Yeah, she's gonna find the right fruit. Absolutely no problem. Looks to me like she's taking one of the most efficient paths. I mean, assuming she goes for the leftmost one. I think that's how Chow do it. I think if they're the first one to grab a fruit, they go to the blue lane. If they're the second one, they go to the green lane, and so on, from left to right. I don't think they'll walk all the way over to the left side and then walk all the way over to the right to the pink side. I haven't seen that, at least. But here we go. Let's use a little bit more stamina. It is so nice to have a lot of stamina because you never have to worry about it. You don't have to conserve it all that much. I still do, just in case. Like if I fall over right now, I'd like to be able to use a little bit of stamina to get myself up quickly. But what you gonna do? Now here, we are nowhere near as good of a swimmer as Telfie is, so that's one thing. But yeah, I'm not concerned at all. I'm not sure about Telfie in the next challenge, though. Obviously, I haven't tested out the next challenge. I did test out the events a little bit for this video because, it'd been so long since I had played. I was like, did I even, adequately level up the Chow to make sure they could win the competitions that they're supposed to partake in this video? I was like, I don't remember. I didn't write myself a note saying I did, so I went ahead and tested it just to make sure I didn't have to grind too much, kind of in between recording and whatnot. And here we are. I mean, what can I say? Challenge number 9. The race is over. It's done. It was a cakewalk. even with the odds stacked against us there in terms of luck. But now we're going to see if that carries on with the 10th challenge race. And finally, Telfie's going to get a little bit of the spotlight here in this video. Very exciting. Let's see what we got. Telfie, first of all, let's see. Okay, swimming was my biggest weakness. But flying, I mean, it's not that much better, honestly. Maybe it is in terms of grade, but not in terms of level. Telfie, though, wow. I'd have to do the math, but I think Telfie might have slightly higher overall stat totals. Not sure. But level 94 swimming, 72 flying, 71 running, and 67 power, 87 stamina. Holy. Yeah, I think we're ready. I think Telfie is ready to go against... He strikes back. Hey, he returns and he strikes back. Wow, these are great movie titles. Let's see how we fare against him this time. All right, and then otherwise we got, aside from him, we have a bunch of Chow with some animal features. I think this is why, as a kid, I always preferred the clean look of Chow, because it just seemed like that was the correct thing to do, was to have clean-looking Chow. I mean, in almost every race you partake in, the Chow don't really have animal features, so... yeah. Okay, good. No Jack. We're good. I have a feeling he's going to be our only rival. And it looks like he's got the Sonic run going a little bit, you know. Arms behind his back, whereas Telfie still kind of has the traditional sprint. But we'll see. We'll see how we do. Looks like our power is either evenly matched or we're just a hair better. I have to remind myself to kind of save our stamina with Telfie for like the swimming and flying sections, because that's of course where he excels. Don't need to waste that on the running portions. Though, I mean, running is, you know, a majority of what you do in the races. Oh, that was kind of unfortunate. Got stuck behind that tree a little bit. Come on, go. Okay. He's ahead of us now, because he has that running prowess. But, dude, nothing... oh, no! Please say it isn't so! Go, go, go! We're going to be able to, you know, I think, win back some time here, this first little pool. Let's just go ahead and use, like, 2 stamina boosts. Wow! You're so fast, Telfie. Holy crap. Wow, yeah, just... that's why I'm thinking right now, I mean, just a prediction for the future. I feel like Telfie will have, you know, a pretty significant advantage. I mean, if he went against Soluna right now, I think Telfie would win overall in the diamond track. Yeah, sure, you know, running is a big part of it, but so is swimming. I mean, swimming is... it's hard to say. Maybe it's like 30% of the track, maybe 40. I'm not sure. It depends on if that map is to scale or not. I honestly don't know, but... oh, it looks like Telfie didn't really lag that much here in the fruit selection phase. And we have a lot of stamina left. We're going to use that to our advantage once we hit the crab pool. That's really where we're going to take over. By the way, I'm not sure if Telfie, or, you know, how close Telfie is to looking exactly how he will once his second evolution is done. It seems like he's really embraced his secondary ability type, you know, swimming really well. So I'm not too concerned, but you know, time will tell. We'll see. I've never, you know, raised a Chow like this before, so let's see. Oh my god. Oh my. Yeah, that's a joke. We're gone. We're gone. And now we're on land, where he will have the advantage. He could still win, I think. If we fall into if we, you know, go into a pitfall here before the end, that'll be the end of us. Man, this has been an intense race, though. Oh, honestly, both races we've done today have felt that way. They definitely, you know, I mean, especially compared to how much of a cakewalk Expert Karate was. Oh, no. Yes! Yes, dude. Go! Go, Telfie! Whoo! Oh, man. What was that? Like 2.5 seconds ahead? Oh, man. Good work. Good work, Telfie. Holy... oh, I actually got really pumped up during that. I'm like, I almost feel like I'm out of breath just watching Telfie. But seriously, no, not really. let's get on out of here, because unfortunately we're gonna have to end it there, guys. You know, we've got plenty more planned. We still have more events, probably 2 more videos to go before we finish the remaining events, but there's still so much to do. I mean, a majority of the bonus content we've done so far about the Chow has been, you know, Chow racing and Chow Karate, the stuff in the Chow Stadium, which is fun, believe me. By the way, I apologize if this is repetitive. I feel like I might have addressed this before, but again, you know, I recorded 13, you know, episodes, and the one I recorded most recently before today was, you know, close to 2 months ago. So I can't remember everything I told you guys, but again, so that's why I'm giving you this disclaimer. I wanted to address the way Soluna looks. Now, for a while there, I was a little concerned that maybe I screwed something up somehow, and that's why she still wasn't looking exactly like Shadow, you know, with the red streaks and whatnot, you know, because they're still orange. And I thought, I don't know if I had a dream or something where she did look exactly like me, but I was a little, you know, I don't know, surprised when I, you know, loaded up the game and I saw she was still orange. I was like, I swear I made you look red. But maybe, again, maybe that was just a dream, that was just in my head. Maybe I didn't actually do that. So then that made me doubt everything. I was like, did I even talk about this with you guys? Pretty much what I'm thinking is, as you guys know, the secondary ability type is influenced by the chaos drives and animals you give your Chow during its adulthood. In my Chow's case, in Soluna's case, the last time I gave her any animals, that was the most recent thing I did. Chaos drives, I haven't given her chaos drives in quite some time. But the last time I gave her a bunch of animals was the skeleton dog in order to clean up her look. And though the skeleton dog raises your running stat more than any other stat, it's not considered a running animal. So I likely threw Soluna's, you know, trajectory off. So maybe I was thinking maybe that's why she doesn't look exactly like Shadow yet. But then I went ahead and gave her, you know, like 50 green chaos drives off screen, just to make sure to put her back on the right trajectory. And again, I may have mentioned this to you guys before, but if I didn't, there you go. Expect her to look, you know, the way she's supposed to look, you know, at some point, you know, before at the very least, by the time we get to competing against Bosniancheese in our first one-on-one challenge. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. Again, I apologize for that last thing I said there. Was a repeat of what I had said before, but that's just how it goes sometimes when you record a series over a long period of time. But anyway, there we go. Soluna and Telfie both kicked ass today. In the next video, we're going to take on more stuff in the Chow Stadium, and I'll see you guys then.